Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. You want to be ready. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 29-year-old nigga out here getting to the chili as a PE teacher in the Los Angeles Unified School District. I have one bitch on the team right now, but I have a great potential for a second bitch. I have a 27-year-old third grade teacher. She is also a teacher in the Los Angeles Unified School District. We have been together for 2.5 years. Here is my situation. My bitch has a best friend. She is also 27 and she gets her chili as a content accountant at Netflix. Her best friend is also a bad bitch. Cool and she is cool as fuck. We have gotten drunk and high together on many occasions. I have also watched her best friend go through a few niggas, at least 5 niggas, since I have been with my bitch. Another thing about this bitch, about my bitch and her best friend, is that they used to fuck around in college. But now they don't do that no more. It's amazing how bitches do that type of shit. But now, every blue moon, when we all hang out together and they get drunk, those bitches might get touchy-feely and they might start kissing, but never nothing more than that. Now, about a month ago, we was out at a bar in downtown LA, drunk as fuck. And my bitch and her friend was all on me. And her best friend grabbed my dick in front of my bitch. I looked at my bitch and my bitch smiled. I thought it was about to go up that night. To keep it a buck, I have never had a menage, so I was low-key nervous. But I was looking forward to that shit. But it didn't happen, though. When me and my bitch got back to the crib, she revealed some shit to me that I thought I had been feeling, but I couldn't put my finger on it. My bitch and her best friend wanted to revisit what they was doing in college. And her best friend also wanted to be my bitch as well. Now, when my bitch told me this, I was not mentally prepared for this. While I was drunk and in the moment, I was down for the menage, but I had not contemplated both of these bitches as my bitches. I knew my bitch's best friend, but I really didn't know the bitch, if you could understand what I'm saying. I saw her go through many niggas for all types of reasons. But she is a bad bitch and she is getting to her chili. Now here's the thing. I feel like these bitches had already decided that they wanted this to happen, that they want this to happen. I'm not sure if you've been through anything like this before. How would you play this though? Also, another issue is this. I really love my bitch. And I was actually thinking about proposing to my bitch. I had started putting chili to the side to cop her some wedding ice. But now, I kind of don't know how to play this. PA on the track, what's up with it? All right, man. So, we have a guy whose bitch be fucking around with her best friend on some LGBTQ shit. And they used to fuck around in college. And now they want to get it back popping. And they want to include the nigga and make it a throuple. And it seems like the bitches want to kick it regardless. And they pulling him in. How to play this. Two bitches. It sounds glorious. It sounds like a great, it sounds great. It sounds like a great achievement. It sounds great. It sounds great, man. Wonderful. Pimp dreams. Pimp dreams. Nigga like, damn. Me regularly laid up with two bitches. Regular. But you're thinking about the fucking part. The fucking part. All right. Here's my thing. You was not the pimping. You was not the pimping, right? You was not the pimping before this. You was regular nigga with one bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now, before you allow a bitch into the fold, a bitch has chose, they making this decision. I do not fuck with bitches that I do not understand. You know what I'm saying? I got a hard policy about you gotta understand what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, before I could even consider some shit like that, I would have to get to know the bitch on a one-on-one basis without my bitch there and try to figure out what kind of bitch this is before I even go there. And it can't have, and it ain't no add water and stir just because y'all bitches let me know this on Friday night. We not moving forward on Monday. If I just heard about this Friday night, y'all feel like this, then we not activating that shit that next Monday. We not in activation. You need to know what kind of bitch this is and look deeper into a bitch, which means some conversations and some spending some time with a bitch and seeing and figuring a bitch out. And then you got to think like, okay, having a menage is fun, right? That is, one night happen and you get your menage in and it's but doing that shit on a regular basis is some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Some other shit. I don't know if you built for your sexual deviant practices, but on a regular basis, that's some other shit. And then you gotta be thinking about them two bitches and their personalities and the shit that they going through, and man, it might be adding a whole lot on your plate. You know what I'm saying? And then, most niggas is built for dealing with one bitch at a time, not two all the time in your face type shit, or so you got I would really think about that. It sound good though. It sound great. It sound great. It sound great. It sound great. But what you gotta imagine is who is this other bitch, right? What makes that bitch tick, right? Do you want her energy in your space, right? Do you really want that? You don't, and when you adding, when you adding a bitch to the fold, you always have to think like, is this bitch an addition or a subtraction, right? Meaning that, okay, it's some additional pussy. It's a bad bitch. I look great when I'm out with two bitches. I look great. It's cool to be with two bitches, and the bitches is kissing and they on me and I'm player. You know what I'm saying? That look great. All that's great. Two bitches sucking my dick and all that, and you know what I'm saying? But you only have so much nut to give, right? And also, the most crucial thing about this, the most important thing about this is listening to your bitch's problems, right? So you don't know what set of problems the new bitch have. You don't know none of her mental makeup. You seen her go through various niggas. You don't know why she went. You don't know the true details of why she went through those niggas. But now you got to be ready to listen to a bitch's. You don't know what her issues are. So you have to figure out, man. What kind of bitch is this? What kind of bitch is this? You know what I'm saying? Do I gotta be listening to hella problems? You know what I'm saying? Do she have psychological issues? Is she gonna contaminate my bitch that I already have, and then we in another dimension? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta vet the bitch. You gotta. I mean, it sound. When you talk about, when you put, damn, I'm gonna be fucking two bitches. See, that's the fun part. Two bitches. I'm out with two bitches. Nigga, I got two bad bitches, nigga. But can you handle it? Can you handle it? You know what I'm saying? Can you handle it? You know what I'm saying? Now, pimping done right. Now, when I think about it, pimping done right is rationing dick out. You know what I'm saying? On performance basis, right? But if you got two bitches and you not rationing dick out, and you know they both coming at you with with their appetites, you can find yourself burnt out. Hit the like button for this game. It's out of his hands. You're gonna need a daily morning drink to be able to keep up. Hey, man. And then, and then here's another thing. 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 What if you say no? What happens if you say no? What if it's like, man, I'm cool with one bitch. What if you say no? What's gonna happen? Maybe they already decided that, hey, we finna fuck around. We just trying to include you, nigga. we finna fuck around. We just trying to include you, nigga. We just trying to include you. But can you say no? Nah, man, I don't know about that. And your bitch be like, all right, well, I'm finna fuck with this bet. I'm finna fuck with my bet. We best friends. You know what I'm saying? Very tricky. And I ain't telling you not to do it. I'm just saying that you gotta, it's considerations, man. It's considerations. What if you hang out with this bitch and then, and see, then you gotta imagine this too right here, nigga. Here's another dimension right here, bro. You may have a certain relationship with your bitch, right? You got a certain kind of relationship with your bitch, right? You know how to check your bitch. You know how to deal with your bitch, right? You add in a new bitch, right? And she got a certain type of personality. She might overpower you and say some crazy shit to you. And you might not have never dealt with having to check a bitch on a different level. And she may do that in front of your bitch. And then now, the new bitch get out of pocket with you in front of your old bitch. And then you don't know how to check it properly. And then now you got new issues with your old bitch because you done let this other bitch have a certain type of leeway, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to check bitches evenly. You got to maintain your, you know what I'm saying? And then here's another thing you got to be ready for. Here's another thing you got to be ready for. You can add in a new bitch, right? And shit go left. And you could lose both bitches at the same time. You could lose both bitches at the same time. Oh, shit. You could lose both bitches at the same time, bro. When y'all go out and shit, You know what I'm saying? Like dates and shit. You know, it's gonna be some different shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. And you know, and then imagine this, man. And this is on a simple level. This would be an average night for you. Like, imagine, you know, when you was fucking your bitch before. Like, imagine. Like, you don't even know what the other bitch sexual appetite is like. You don't even know you don't even know. You're gonna have to learn all of that, right? But on a regular off night, you might do a 2-nut session, right? You might do a 2-nut. If it's a hell of a night, maybe 3 nuts, right? When you add in the other bitch, you gonna have to double everything. You have to double everything. You're gonna have to double it. You're gonna have to double it, man. You know what I'm saying? Unequal dick is gonna be problems. You know what I'm saying? This is some consideration. This is consideration. Ernest Hallman said, I think it can handle it. It's doable. I ain't knocking you, man. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to discourage you either, man. I'm just saying, you know, these are all the considerations. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you might want to try it for a while and see how it works. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely would have to get to know a bitch. I had to have some conversations. You know, get a feel for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Probably got to do some. I imagine nigga got to do some. You got to do some dates with the bitch by herself so you can get a clear understanding of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Do some out and abouts with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, see what make a bitch tick. What a bitch like. You know what I'm saying? And you know. Go from there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. 6 nuts a day. At least 4. 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 At least 4, my nigga. You're going to have to get... And man, you know, I would suggest like, and then with the fucking, man, I really would suggest like, you know, I would be thinking more along the line. Oh shit! I would be thinking along the lines of a once a week stellar performance. You know what I'm saying? Once a week stellar performance. You know what I'm saying? But they might not go for that. They once a week stellar performance. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, recuperation. Or you gonna be, man, hit the like button. Don't let her move in. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't live with both bitches. I definitely, man. Matter of fact, I wouldn't live with none of the bitches. You gotta keep it separate. I would definitely not live with both bitches. Definitely. I would definitely not live with both bitches. I would definitely not live with both bitches. We gotta have that. You gotta keep the. Yeah, that's a key to the success of it. Is not living with them. You know, each bitch stay in her own shit. You know what I'm saying? And make it difficult. Motherfuckers gotta travel to you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and be able to go back to your own corner. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah, that's the only way it could work really good. Is maintain own residences. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. Do not move in with both bitches. I no. No. Hit the like button. He said fucking without nothing. Yeah. That, you know. Yeah, if you can. If you can. If you can, man. And a lot of bitches don't give a fuck too. A lot of bitches is if they bust they nut, they good. But then there's some bitches that want to see the nut. It's some bitches that want to drink the nut. There's bitches that want to drink that. They know the value of the nut. Hit the like button for that guy.